Join us as we sail our 42-foot ketch from Townsville to beautiful Orpheus Island on Australia's Great Barrier Reef. Here we experience a remarkable bay packed with giant clams squirting water in the air at low tide. We make the most of the incredible golden beaches on the island and enjoy some spectacular sunsets. And in our galley, Karen whips up an easy to make but very tasty pad thai. Cape Halloran on the port side, Magnetic Island on the starboard side, and in the distance we can see Palm Island, and beyond it is Phantom and Orpheus, our destination. So we've got about 8 or 9 hours today. What's up, Regan? Get a mackerel or two. Fish supplies are a bit low. Coming up through here, we've got a green zone south of Palm Island, so we'll pull a line in. I'm just short of it. Go through, then get it back out again. See how we go. Never know what you're going to come across when you're heading out of Townsville. A couple of guys being towed by a speedboat on foiling wakeboards. Might be time to get a head sail out. We're just sailing past the southern tip of Palm Island, the largest of the palm group, best known for the indigenous settlement that's on the island. It was created back in the 1940s or something. Looking ahead, we can just see the tip of Great Palm Island to the starboard. And then we've got Phantom Island, Orpheus ahead of us, and in the distance the high peaks of Hinchinbrook Island. And that's where we'll head, maybe tomorrow, day after, and get over there before the quite strong southeasterlies arrive on around Wednesday. Yes, the motor's on. Got the head sail furled away. If you look up there, our wind generator's not even turning. That's a pretty good indicator of how much wind we got.
What's our wind, Rob?
There isn't any.
Oh, we were so looking forward to a great sail.
It was for a while.
We did. That's lovely.
Now we have 0 knots from any direction you want to pick because it's just doing 360-degree pirouettes of the gauge.
The wind gauge is going faster than the wind, I think.
Thank goodness for an 80 horsepower engine in this boat.
We've just arrived at Orpheus and we're going to pick up an actual mooring tonight, a grumper, Great Barrier Reef Marine Parks mooring. We don't normally pick these up because they normally make a lovely sound on our hull, like bang, bang, bang through the night. However, this area is very protected. It has lots of coral reef and such, and we don't want to risk the case of getting hooked up in coral and or damaging coral. That's the main thing. We don't want to. They provide these moorings for a very good reason. So we will be picking one up. Our sailing buddies Jan and Roger beat us in. They came through from Horseshoe today on Magnetic Island. So they beat us in by about an hour. And they've taken one just across on our starboard stern quarter there. Which side are you wanting to pick her up on, Rob? Starboard or port? Starboard, awesome. Now have to bring her out and turn 90 degrees onto it, okay?
Yeah, roger that. Give yourself plenty of room for the run in. And the line is hanging up to the left of the buoy, out to the port.
Thank you. Yes, I can see the float. All good. Bring you in nice and slow.
Do you see the line?
Certainly can. Our Dreamtime's got a nice high bow, so I've got a bit of a lean to do to get up.
The Cairns Cross the wireless broadcast from Cape relation to Tidewell with the broadcast on channel 81 at approximately 1 minute. VMR 409 from Great Cairns, channel 16.
First line on. So what we have is one line that's coming from the starboard through fairlead and onto the cleat. Then we will have a second one that comes from the port side and onto our port side cleat. That way, if one actually chafes through, we're still held. And it gives us a nice, even bridle out the front of the bow. Just getting it through fairly now, and back onto our cleat. Evening it up. Once we turn with the wind, we should hang nicely out. What a beautiful place to spend the night. It is simply gorgeous. Wow.
So here's our marine park mooring. Very heavy line. And we come out and we like to use two lines. We don't just run from the port cleat through or to the starboard cleat, because the line will then, if you get any strong wind, the line can soar back and forwards. So we go from our starboard cleat through the mooring and back to the starboard cleat, and then put a second line on to the port cleat. That gives us the redundancy, because if one breaks, we've got the other. We don't expect any problem with the size lines we're using and the conditions we're expecting. But as I say, that way the lines don't soar back and forwards and you don't get chafing. And you've got that beautiful thing in sailing that we call redundancy. In other words, a second chance if something goes wrong. Could be a rod.
I think it's Roger. And Jane coming to say hello.
We're gonna go. We're leaving.
What?
Just shit, mate.
Yes, it isn't.
Just shit.
Why would you come here with your own personal beach.
Oh, no,
You're not going on our beach, are you?
No, we've got our own over there. Thank you very much. How amazing is this?
It is gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh, water's clear.
I said to Robert we should put the dinghy down and go around to see the clams.
Oh, is that where they are, around the
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're
in
around
that next bay.
Yeah. So, and it's good timing because, you know, we're coming to low. Still coming in here.
Monday morning breakfast, Our Dreamtime style. Thank you very much, sweetheart, for doing the job in the galley.
It's not bad, is it? Some fresh halloumi.
I love having nice toast for breakfast, ham, eggs, mushrooms. It's pretty good when we've been provisioned well with some fresh. And what a setting, Orpheus Island. I say Australia's Great Barrier Reef Island are an amazing cruising ground.
Not a bad place for breakfast.
What do you think of Orpheus, love?
Oh, it's stunning, isn't it? It is just gorgeous. And look at this, a beach just for us guys. You couldn't ask for better. And what are people up here in the resort, what are they paying? $1,400?
$1,500.
I saw the rate for 8 days for a couple, and they gave you 2 nights free.
Wow.
If you took 6, it was 9,800 or something. I went, yeah, right.
Same view as we've got.
This is why we don't like mooring balls.
That doesn't sound very noisy outside the boat, does it? Inside the boat, it's like having your head inside a drum. Tide and the wind has died out. We have swung round with the mooring ball against the hull, and we literally have to wait until we drift off it.
This afternoon we've come into Orpheus Island onto this beautiful pontoon, which is here for everybody to use, with a gorgeous beach. We've tied the boats up, the dinghies, and we're going down to the barbecue area. Have a great barbecue, huh?
That's the plan.
That's the
plan. Watch the sunset.
It is simply breathtaking, isn't it? Australia certainly has beautiful beaches, beautiful landscapes, and this is all national park, here for everybody to use.
We might have to fight for a spot on the beach. We're not.
Winter, and look at this weather.
Roger and Jan picked a spot. All we're going to do is trek into it.
Don't give away my secrets, mate.
Minimalist barbecuing.
Minimalist barbecuing, but
It looks like it's a mini barbecue.
it's a mini barbecue, but it'll get there.
What a setting, though.
It does the job.
It's all about the setting.
It is really. Food tastes even better when you're on a beach like this, with this sunset.
People would pay a lot of money for this.
Well, they do just round the corner. What is it? $1,400 a night? $1,600? I keep saying $1,400, isn't it?
And we get this for, well, every day. We wish.
Tonight's dinner is a simple pad thai using some smoked chicken that has already been smoked and obviously cooked through that process, with some pad thai noodles that are currently on the stove cooking. We cook our garlic and scallions into some sesame oil. We add to that some chopped shallots, brown sugar, one beaten egg, some fish sauce, some bean sprouts, and we like to use cashews, and then finish it off with some lemon juice. So first of all, in goes our oil, and we add to our oil the scallion and the garlic. Cook those until we have them clear. You know, they're not overcooked, we just need them softened. To that now we're going to add fish sauce, the brown sugar, the juice of 1 lemon, and a nice stir. Now that we've got the fish sauce and sugar and the lemon juice in, we will add in the rest of our ingredients. We'll add in shallots and our chicken. Add in the noodles. I want this heat to come up quite high now so that when we do the egg, it cooks quite quickly. Just turning that heat up a little, I just need it a little bit hotter so that when we put in this egg, it does cook reasonably quickly. So adding a little of the egg at a time. Now we need just to cook it for about another 30 seconds to make sure all of that egg has actually cooked. Now into a bowl. Top of your green sprouts and a little extra shallots. Just put those through. And there you have it, my very quick but very yummy pad thai.
If you're enjoying our videos, please make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really does help us with YouTube to reach more people. If you also hit the bell button, you'll be notified each time we release a new episode. Come sail with us again soon.